And the offense readies for a first down and 10. Right to the air is Willis. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Mahomes starting off with a throw. Has his man. It's Pacheco. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Got him deep behind the line.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. On the handoff, it's Johnson. Room to run right away.
So 1st and 10, and the Rams offense gets ready. That's caught left side. It's Higbee, the tight end. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. From a couple of yards beyond midfield, here's 2nd and 8. Stafford. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Look at this. Middle of the field. A breakaway. And this is taken into the end zone. A fumble recovery and a Cincinnati touchdown.
Menu narration option is set to off. Menu narration option is set to off.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we join you from South Philly, close to 70,000 strong, packing Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles. So good to have you here with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson getting set for kickoff here. Greg, no matter how many ways we look at this game, it always comes down to one stat, doesn't it? How you taking care of the ball.
Yeah, and it's just so crazy, Mike, that every single week, no matter how complex these matchups get and how many factors there are to determining who wins and who loses any game in the NFL, at the top of the list, the most important metric that everybody studies, can you protect the ball on offense and can you take it away on defense? And I don't think today's matchup is any different. Can you be aggressive and take care of the ball? And on defense, if you get your opportunity to take it away and give it back to your offense, you've got to make the play.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Out of the gun, they'll throw to get things going. He's got his tight end, Mark Andrews. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Here's 2nd and 2. On play action, he'll set up to throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend.
Oh, got him again the 2nd time with a sack on this opening drive.
This defensive line clearly has a beat on this offense. They've got to find a way to settle their pass protections. If they want to be able to get their quarterback in any sort of established rhythm and timing going forward, they're going to have to do a lot better job protecting them early in this game. That's already 2 sacks allowed.
This returnable from inside his own 40. And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50 and set up the offense with a short field. So the Philadelphia offense set to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by their rookie quarterback, young man from the University of Colorado.
There's just certain guys, Mike, when they take the field and they step into the huddle, the other 10 players, they just take a little bit of a deeper breath. They're like, man, I'm glad this guy is on our side, and he's certainly one of them. He just brings an element of confidence to everybody else around him, not only in the huddle, but on the sideline, on the defense, the coaching staff. Everyone is better as a result of him being your quarterback.
Got a man downfield. It's Devontae. And he will score. Devontae Adams. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Boswell adds the extra point, and the Eagles will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. Now an opening past the 30. The Lions offense going to take over now for the 2nd time. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. And the big back, A.J. Dillon. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
It's another go with Dillon. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
Right back to Dillon. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Now it's Dillon. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's 3rd down.
With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
3rd and long. Willis. In trouble, and down he goes. So after 1, it's the Eagles with the early advantage. And we're back in Philly in a moment. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now as he's on to punt for the 2nd straight drive. He'll take this in back at the 16. And it's a decent return. Gets some of that yardage back before he's forced out of bounds. The Eagles offense and Devontae Adams heading back onto the field. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive. So try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. To throw, here's Willis. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
To throw is Willis. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And he's going to take this one all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
So the Eagles will use their first time out here. Boswell now for the extra point. Play clock has expired. You're not going to get this one off on top.
Game. Offense.
So a slightly more difficult attempt here from the 20. Backed up because of the penalty, but no matter. The extra point is good. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Here's the Detroit offense now, headed back onto the field. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0 the score, as the offense tries to regroup and get going with 1st and 10. They'll start this drive with a run, and it's Dillon. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Willis now to throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
I think the most frustrating element to all of this is when you look downfield, there's guys open. There's plays to be made downfield in the passing game, but quite frankly, the pass protection has just been so bad that they haven't been able to take advantage of any of it.
Minutes remain here in this first half. We'll come back to Philadelphia right after this. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Running here is Dillon. Well, this play like this drive going backwards. A loss there on 3rd down. A very quick 3-and-out.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. And that's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
Here's their punter now, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. This fielded inside the 35. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line. The Eagles offense and DK Metcalf getting set for their next possession. Their lead sits at 14-0 here in this second quarter. Looking to run away with this one before halftime. Here's Willis. Now he'll air one out. That is brought in. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Eagles. is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Boswell adds the extra point, and the Eagles will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. The Lions offense ready to get back to work. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on first down. Willis now to throw. That's caught by Dillon. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot based on what the receivers do often.
This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Slot receiver headed right. Now they'll try to run the jet sweep. That is not going to work at all. He'll manage to only get back to the line of scrimmage. Very short of the first down. 4th down coming up. So we've reached halftime here in South Philly, and the Eagles are on top. As we'll head down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan. And hold that thought. Let's get right back to it. We are ready for the 3rd quarter. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. Past midfield. It's a foot race.
Oh, man, you know he wanted that one. He's going to wind up just short of the goal line, but what a return it was. When he got to midfield, Mike, I thought he was gone. I mean, it won't be a touchdown, but he set his guys up first and
over the top. He's got it. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Philadelphia. His 2nd catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdowns. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Eagles are able to extend the advantage to 28-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be taken in at the 2. And they'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. The Lions offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back and in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast, and right now they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
First play of the drive, and here's Dillon. And a pickup of 3 or maybe 4. Sauce Gardner makes the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 6. In motion comes Andrews. Throwing is Willis. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
So after surrendering their 6th sack of the game, I looked down on the sideline, Mike, and found their offensive line coach. He grabbed his headset, removed it, and he slammed it on the ground. And truthfully, I don't blame him. His unit has been getting worked up front all day in pass protection.
3rd and long. Throwing, Willis. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
This has been a masterful game plan defensively. I mean, not only have they found their mismatches and been able to exploit them, it's led to 7 sacks so far. I mean, even when the offense seems to make an adjustment, Mike, the defense just still seems to be one step ahead of them.
Here's the Lions punt team now, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. This one, returnable. Uh-oh. And it's a very nice return. He has given the offense a short field. The Eagles offense and their big play wideout getting set for their next possession. They start with the lead and the football. They do so with tremendous field position. It's 1st and 10. Wow, indecision right away. Delay of game to start this drive.
Still 1st down.
Willis to throw. He'll send it downfield for Laporta. And he'll take it on in. Sam Laporta. Touchdown, Eagles. Boswell adds the extra point. And the Eagles stretch out this lead even more. It is now 35-0. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And that's going to be short, not making it to the landing zone. So this means the ball's going to come out to the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. Straight ahead, they go with Gillen. And that one is closed down in the backfield. What a defensive play. Knifing in, dropping him for the loss.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Now Willis. in a flash, and he's lost the football. One of his teammates there to take it back in.
Sometimes these games in the NFL, Mike, they get decided by simply how the ball bounces. I mean, how often do we see a quarterback in the pocket get strip sack, and that ball ends up going the other direction? Fortunately for them, they can regroup, get back in the huddle, and live another day. Ball falls into the hands of his own guy, and they'll see if they can dodge this bullet.
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. The Lions will punt this ball away as he's standing right around his own goal line. Now the return. And they'll finally put an end to this, but a great return to the other side of midfield. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete. The tight end, Sam Laporta, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down.
Here we go.
Throwing, Willis. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's into the end zone. Sam Laporta. Touchdown, Philadelphia. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. So add another touchdown and touchdown pass for that matter. He has thrown 6 already in this one. Amazing stuff. A return now from the 4. He'll get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he's not going to be able to get away. Very good coverage on the perimeter. It goes down as a loss of yards. So after the loss on first, here's second and 14. Now they'll set up to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
And that's a great job defensively here on third down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
This brought in out past the 20. And it's a very nice return. He has given the offense a short field.
Come on. Set.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And he's in. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Eagles. On for the extra point is Boswell. It's up and through. And the Eagles continue to bring the hammer down. It is now 49-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Lions offense headed back to take over once more. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs.
And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Throwing now on 3rd and long. Oh, he gets a good read defensively and intercepts it.
That's our first down and goal at the 1-yard line.
Ready.
So now, after the interception, a sudden change situation. First and goal.
Ready.
They'll look to throw. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. He had the touchdown run earlier. Now add a TD reception. Boswell now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Eagles stretch things out even further. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone, so they're going to blow it dead,
Free kick out of bounds.
and they'll bring the ball out to start at the 40-yard line. First and 10. Back to throw. We'll try to set up the screen to Dillon. They smelled the screen and took care of it. Blown up in the backfield. So they go backwards on first down. Here's 2nd and 13. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
So after picking up some positive yardage on first down, they end up going backwards on 2nd. That sack now brings up 3rd and long, and what most of the time is a very pass-happy situation makes them very one-dimensional.
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. And now the punting unit will come up as this drive quickly stalled out, so he's on to punch it away. Here comes a return. Whoa. And it turns out to be a very nice return as he's finally escorted out of bounds. He'll look to throw. Going for it all. That is hard. And he'll be taken down. So it's a win here for the Eagles. And this was as good as it gets, all 3 phases of the game in perfect
Philadelphia is known for having some very vocal fans, and nearly 70,000 of them are letting their voices be heard already. Welcome inside Lincoln Financial Field. Hello all, Kate Scott up here in the booth, and joining me as always, my partner Brock Heward. All right, Brock, everyone hoping we see a competitive contest here, and both teams feel they can provide that.
Yeah, this should be a good one. I mean, we just stacked these two teams up.
Through the defense he goes, room to burn. Hits the 20.
Kid, I know what you were waiting for and what I was waiting for, and that was that official to raise his hand. I think we all assumed that was going to be taken to the house. It wasn't, but it could be in pretty short order because this offense now set up for some serious success.
And he has it in the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Devontae Adams, the touchdown. Boswell gets that point after to go. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. Has this at the 6. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. So out come the Bears, ready for their first possession. And amidst the veterans, it's this rookie quarterback leading them out.
The biggest mistake he could make here is letting his offense get suckered into trying and matching the pace while the opposition just set. Even if it's a quick score to begin the game, he's got to have the poise and the patience here to run the opening script they've planned for all week long. Play your game and not let the circumstances dictate and force your hand early.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Normally, when we say somebody's on skates, we're talking about that offensive lineman, right? Driven right back to the quarterback. But I think it's applicable for the entire offense to be on skates. 2 plays, 2 negative plays. Got to find something positive here on 3rd down.
So a really tough spot here. This is 3rd and a country mile.
Let's go. Ready.
Setting up a throw. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough 4th down. Chicago brings out the punting unit. And his first effort, a tough one. It's going to come from the back of his own end zone. He'll start from the 39. Brushes him off with ease. And he rips this all the way to the red zone. Excellent return. He nearly took this one all the way. A huge return that easily could have ended in 6. And not a lot of work left for the offense as they take over inside the 20. Willis looking to throw. And he scores. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Not even 2 minutes in, Brock, and they've already got 2 touchdowns up on that scoreboard.
Okay, even by the standard the elite offense set every season, this is some incredibly fast-paced scoring to begin a game. They got off the bus ready to roll full speed from the start.
The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. Moore with a return. He lost the football, and they steal it back on the return.
These guys are flying down the field. Reminds me of the guys at Braveheart. But different than Braveheart, these guys got two things on their mind. Number one, get the returner down. And number two, try to separate the ball if they can. It's rare that it happens, but boy, is it big.
And that's going to be a touchdown. It's on the board for now. But will it stand? We've got to see what this flag is all about.
Ineligible receiver downfield. Offense.
He was downfield in a hurry, hoping to help with the play, but that effort cost some points as the penalty wipes out that touchdown.
Let's go now.
Here's Willis to the air. Catch is made in close. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. And we haven't even reached the end of one, and already that's the third time that he's thrown them into the end zone. It's hard to think of a better start he could be having than this. Boswell to add the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles push the lead to 20. The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. Moore with a return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Back out comes the Chicago offense for their second drive. They didn't start the game off like they wanted, Brock. Still searching for that opening first down as they take the field a second time. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the second level. Well, someone from the second level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Staying with Robinson. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. He didn't get anything on that run, so struggles on the ground, leaving them with third and long.
Big man up front said, "Not in my house." Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of fourth down. Michael Dixon on the punt. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. Absolutely crushed his first punt, and here's another huge one. He's got this at the 27. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles blowing them out in this opening quarter. Well, he is one of those players, Brock. We've seen teams sometimes kick away from him, and it's because of his ability to turn any punt return into six.
Some of these elite returners, Kate, they just have a vision that's different. They can see things happening before the rest of us, and then you've got to have that elite explosion.
Now, Brock, you always tell me they're special for a reason. Quite the boost from their special teams on that score as they kick it away. Moore with a return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful return. The Bears about set for their next possession. And this drive, they need to come up with some type of answer because, well, Brock, we can almost hear those engines starting to gear up. They might have a boat race coming.
Yeah, I think everybody in the building can feel it. This has been so momentous one way, and as a competitor, you have got to stop that slide.
Flushed out of the pocket. Hit behind the line, and the ball is loose. And the Eagles get to it. Well, that didn't take long, Brock. One play, and they're back out there.
Well, that's how a defense can make you awfully happy as an offensive player, especially when you screw it up and you fumble. The defense picks up that offense and puts them right back on the field.
Here we go. Cut.
Throwing now, following the turnover. Complete to DK Metcalf. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles grow their lead off the turnover. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. And that, Brock, I know you're keeping track, but just in case our audience isn't, his 4th first-half passing touchdown. At the pace he's on, this would be a new record if he has a second half to match this one. Boswell to add the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Eagles grow their lead yet again. The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. Moore with a return. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Chicago getting set to take the field now. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock, but what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Throwing from the gun here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Okay. Can I be honest with you? I'm just starting to feel bad for this quarterback and his family because he is just taking a beating before our eyes.
Offense to the line for second down. The ball's out. The ball's out. He lost it. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play.
Well, sure, you're looking to try to get a first down on second down. You're trying to create a manageable third down, but I'll tell you what you're not trying to do, ever, is give the ball away. And that's what the offense does to the defense right there.
Come on. Go.
He's got it on the bootleg. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Here's Willis. The back grabs it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. And that is his 3rd touchdown catch. Certainly enough to call this a very good game for him. And we're still in the opening half, so what else might he accomplish before we're done here? Boswell to add the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Eagles continue piling on to this lead. The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. Moore with a return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful return. The Bears offense now heads back out to the field. And they're still looking for their first signs of life on offense. Haven't even been able to get a first down off this defense just yet. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Taken away by the rookie from USC. And he takes this one back for the pick 6. Boswell to add the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles continue adding on to that lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Moore with a return. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Here come the Bears back out on offense. And Brock, these guys are still searching. They are still searching for their first points, but beyond that, they don't even have a first down yet.
Not even one?
No, they're still searching. And the defense sees right through those smoke and mirrors and take him to the turf. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Another try following the sack. And it's going to be an incomplete pass. Rare chance for him to throw it, but things don't work out. It's third down now. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So now it's going to be third and long. From the gun, it's Robinson. And he got there to make the stop at the line of scrimmage. So another punt coming up. Michael Dixon back out there. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Fields this clean at the 30. It's a Philadelphia touchdown! The Eagles boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Point after up and good from Boswell. And the Eagles tack on 7 more to their lead. So after giving up the punt return score, Brock, let's see if they can answer on a different type of return. Moore with a return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Bears going on offense here late in the half. And we'll see if they try to establish some positive momentum before halftime here, Brock, or if they just choose to head off and lick their wounds. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. He'll throw it. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Back to you and Brock in a bit. But first, time for our EA Sports halftime report. The highlights from the first half, all one-sided. This one got out of hand early, and now you have to wonder how these teams will approach this second half.
Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. Moore with a return. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They'll get this drive started. First and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Robinson on the inside give. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Oh, no, he lost control of another one. And it's a turnover. The defense has it.
I'll tell you, Kate, by now, I think it's as much between the ears problem as it is anything technical ball security problem. After 3 fumbles in a game, he's got to get his head on right there on the sidelines before they will ever trust him to hang on the ball again.
Gets this to Johnson. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. They'll have first and goal to go now after they gain 18 on the previous play. Willis. The Bats got it. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. That is his 6th passing score of the game. A lot of quarterbacks could go several weeks without throwing that many touchdowns. And now, keep in mind, he's only one off the NFL record of 7 in a single game. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. Moore with a return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful return. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Here's Robinson up the middle. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that.
Wow, it's free again! And the Eagles get to it!
You're using this play to try for a 1st down, but also set up whatever in your back pocket for 3rd down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
And he has it in the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. That one splits the uprights, and they'll continue adding to their lead. The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. Moore with a return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful return. Chicago's offense trotting out there for another series. And Brock, I know the goal is always points every drive, but I think just as big a goal, got to play clean football here. You cannot give it away for a 3rd consecutive possession.
Yeah, we call that rebuild.
Wow, it's free again! Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. Well, you don't like to see the fumble, but hey, at least they were able to be the ones to recover it, and they keep possession.
Yeah, and I think the key there was to stay calm through the chaos. Cooler heads prevailed and got him the ball back.
Completed over the middle. He's got to gain a 6 there. From the secondary, Grant Delpit on the tackle. Eagles with an extra man in the secondary for this 3rd down. They're throwing it. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down. Punting unit out now. He's been hitting it well so far. This is another big one. Punt meets him at the 28. Juke the defender. And he didn't quite break it, but still an excellent return that gets him up near midfield. Very good return as he picks up 20. And the Eagles will take possession. Throwing is Willis. He beams one deep right side. This is caught inside the 15. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. Moore with a return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Wow, it's free again! Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. Thankfully, only one. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Here's a throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. Now they'll throw out of the gun. They're on him again, and he goes down again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough fourth down. They'll bring out the punter here. And he's been one of the players of this game. This is away, and once again, he's caught all of it. Picked up at the 38. Jukes one defender. And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return. New set of downs for him at the 38.
Let's go. Cougar 19.
Play action on first down. He's going to push one deep down. They connect on the deep shot. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Well, with that score right there, Brock, he has reached one of the pinnacles of playing quarterback here in the NFL. The most touchdown passes in a single game.
And I can promise you, after this game, he's going to do... I remember Peyton and Marvin having a back and forth after breaking a record. Neither of them wanted the ball because they knew it took all of them. And I promise you, after the game at the podium, he'll say the same thing today. It's his name in the record book, but this is an offensive explosion for a day.
That one splits the uprights, and they'll continue adding to their lead. The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. Return coming from the 6. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Their offense ready to take the field now. And with this loss already assured, they at least want to find some points and avoid being shut out. All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Back to the line they go. It's second down. Trying again, following the sack. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with third down. Now looking to throw. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Sauce Gardner with the INT. And the Eagles, they're going to be set up in goal to go after a great return down inside the 10.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
Get it! Ready, ready?
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. He's got it. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Ready?
Wow, they're going to pass it here. Doesn't make the connection. Trying to hit his fullback there. And now it'll be third and goal.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
They've held him out twice. Here we go. Third and goal.
Let's go now.
And they're not stopping the destruction, partner. That is caught. Touchdown. The Eagles are running them out of the building. Devontae Adams, the touchdown. His third through the air this game. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. The kick team out there for the Eagles. And this one is sent away. Moore with a return. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Terrific zone coverage. Wallpaper sideline to sideline. QB's got 2 options. Wait for a hole to open or tuck it to run. He chose the former, but the...
He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a 3rd down. Throwing from near his own goal line. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's 1st and goal. They kick the running back in motion. Willis now. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. Boswell to add the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. Moore with a return. And he's brought down, Brock, and that brings this ball game to a close. So it's an Eagles win here in this one.